friends. Amy D. Cohen from Strongest Minds. So this video is going to talk to you about how to grow your wellness center. There are a few things that you really need to understand in order to really have a successful wellness center. This is where it begins, and then it branches out from here. So let's get right into it and talk about how to grow your wellness center, how to grow your business. So in part one, we're going to talk about who you are, what you do, who you serve. One of the things that is most important is that people have preconceived ideas what certain words and titles mean. So when people talk about a wellness center, there are so many things that can be included in that now. It could be facial rejuvenation, right, where people go for Botox. It can be yoga studios, weight loss. You need to distinguish yourself on who you are, how you want to represent yourself. Very, very important. So are you for men, children, everyone, even animals? Do people come and spend half a day? Are they in and out? Do you want to serve them with healing modalities? Are they coming in for half a day? Are you doing consultations? So you have to understand and be able to get out there exactly what your wellness center does. Because when people are walking down the street or driving by, if it's just wellness center or Jody's wellness center, they're not going to come in. Most will not. You might get maybe 1 out of 5 people walking in and saying, tell me what you do, or do you have a menu of services? But for the most part, they won't. So it's very important to establish who you are and get that to your audience, how you want to represent yourself, how you want to be seen. What do you want your community to know? If you have a storefront or a spa front, you want to make sure that people understand what you do. What do you want them to know about you? Who is your clientele? How do you want to serve your customers? What are your specialties? Being successful in business is all about specializing. Do you work with children? Do you work with adults? What do the people in your community want? What are they looking for? How do they want to be served? These are all very important things. And this is one of the first things you want to think about, is how you want to represent yourself out to the community. And when people are driving by or people are walking by, they have to see that right away. They have to be lured in, and that's what you need to do. So that's one of the first things. The first thing is like establishing your wellness center. And then we get into tactics of how to grow your business, how to find your clientele. All of this is a very specific process that we follow to grow your business. And you're going to see a little bit of it here. But first, we want to start with the important things. Who are you? What are you doing for your community? How are you going to serve them? People want to know your story. Your story connects them. What was your journey? How did you get here? Was it trauma? Did you heal in a very specific way that you want to get out to other people? Many of us do what we do because of a trauma that we struggled with, including me. So I was healed through a specific healing modality for mental health and wellness. I needed to learn it because it was so intense. And then now I'm teaching it, right? I work with people all over the world, but now I'm teaching it. So what is your story? What brought you to where you are today? People are going to connect with that, and it brings relationships. Very important. It also will help lead you to your niche audience, which we're going to talk about. So what is your personal story that led you to this beautiful passion you have now, this beautiful mission? So most businesses, wellness centers, solopreneurs want to help everyone. And it's a beautiful thing. But if you don't hone in on your niche and who your audience is and figure that out, you will not get everybody else. The thing to do is figure out who you want to work with And when you get people in for that niche, let's say it's anxiety, okay? You're bringing people in that struggle with anxiety. But once they see what you do, it will blossom out to the rest of their family, to their friends, or they'll hear a word that's going to connect to a friend, and they're going to say, oh my God, I have the place for you to go. This woman is amazing. This man is amazing. So we really want to hone in on your niche. And although it's making your target smaller, the truth is you're going to have more people that are going to want to work with you. Tighten up your niche, figure out what that is, and then from there it'll blossom. You can't serve everybody. You can do ads and send it out to 30,000 people, but if they are not who you need exactly, if they are not the people looking for your solution, they are not going to come to you. Narrow it down, target those people, and get more people. And it helps you in many different ways. So where do you want to see your wellness center in a year? What is your expertise? If you don't have an expertise, you need one. And you should really have more than one. If you are great with, as a weight loss counselor or a nutritionist, well, what if you worked on the mental health side, right? So people are coming to you, they want to lose weight, but they have no motivation. Okay, well, if you work on the mental health side, you can say, well, I have something for you for motivation. So it's all about figuring out your niche and then blossoming from there. What is their outcome? What is your outcome? What is it that you want? What are they telling others about you, right? So although you think the smaller your audience, the less people you're helping and the less income you're bringing in, it's absolutely the opposite. So we were just touching on, do you have a specialty? A lot of people that go into wellness center, holistic healing, were healed with a specific healing modality that they then learned and wanted to help the world with, wanted to help others with. So when we talk about a specialty, it is much more important to have a specialty than be a jack of all trades, because now you're becoming an expert in your field. And that is very, very important. You want to be seen as the expert in your industry. You want to stand out. You will be able to help others with other modalities, but when you have a specialty and you're bringing people in, your niche, you're helping more people, you are the expert, people will come to you for that, as opposed to I do a little bit here, I do a little bit there. You want to work on whatever that specialty is that you have, and then if you can add another that will enhance your business and bring in more income streams, it will be amazing for you. And then you could bring in other specialists. So we use this for business layering, and business layering is something that's going to help you grow your business and a must-have when you're in business or a wellness center. So some of this may sound complicated, but that's why you have people that you talk to that help you through. I have had mentors, I have had teachers. Jack Canfield, Chicken Soup for the Soul was one of them. And I learned a lot from him in business because I am also a healer and was served by a healing modality in mental health using plant medicine, flower remedies. And that was my mission, to get it out to the world. And I needed coaching to help me get there. So once you determine exactly what you want, who you are, who your audience is, which somebody can help you with, a mentor, a coach can help you with, you will be able to serve more people, grow your business, grow your personal wealth, talk about retirement, and be able to save for it. So let's talk about specific tactics in growing your business. Once we figure all of this other stuff out, right, and how you want to be seen, what your community is looking for, and make sure you're serving them as well in that capacity, then you could work on specific tactics to grow your business. If you don't do it in this way, you will be wasting thousands and thousands of dollars like I did. You need to be seen specifically the way you want to be seen, and then branch out from there. So let's talk about marketing and pricing. Business is about marketing. So I am going to tell you something. You can hire as many people as you want that are in marketing and social media. And I am telling you, the only people that will make money from that is the company that you hire. If you want to be in business, if you want to be really financially successful and really reach a lot of people and have a great clientele and have your clients bringing you other clients, you have to be as good in marketing as you are in your specialty. There is nobody else that's going to do that for you. That is the #1 secret to your growth. Is it exciting to do? No. We have our modalities. We know how we want to do things. We know that we want to heal people. We don't want to learn a whole other trade. But if you want to be successful, that is exactly what you need to do. You need to become the marketing genius for your business. So most people do not know this. And you don't want to follow the herd because you want to stand out. You know, only 1 to 3% of people in the United States actually become millionaires. But you do that through being an entrepreneur. You do that by not following the herd and figuring out exactly how to grow in business. And this is the #1 way. So I know it's like, oh, bummer, but don't worry about it. If you have somebody guiding you to get to where you want to get to and understand solopreneurship, entrepreneurship, thriving wellness businesses, being in holistic medicine, you'll be able to do all of this. Do not be scared by it. But this is the #1 thing in order to take your business to success. And then you said pricing. And when you are not comparable to anyone else in the market, you can price anywhere. And I assure you, no matter what your pricing is, I would probably end up raising it. So that's one of the things that we would talk about. So do not follow the herd. And then you talk about pricing. What are the various ways I can grow my business, right? It can be, you know, do you understand memberships? There are many different things that you could offer in your business that is going to make you stand out from every other. Okay, you don't need to hire someone for branding. Again, I have been there, done that, spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and it did not help me at all. You don't need to hire someone to SEO your website, which is search engine optimization. There will always be people, because you're a small business person right now, there will always be people that are putting in 4 to 5 to 10 times the amount of money that you could be in, and you will never really get to the first page. And if you do, staying there costs a lot of money. So you don't need to do that. I would have to say that the one thing that really truly moved me forward was working with the right coaches. And I didn't always work with the right coaches. Again, I spent an awful lot of money in people that I thought knew how to grow a business, but really did not. They did the exact same things following the herd. Okay, you need SEO, you need someone to brand you, you need a new site. I can't even tell you how many sites I have made. So listen to what I'm saying, understand what I'm saying, and you will be able to move forward. We talk about income streams, huge in building your business. Business layering is huge in building your business because what you are doing is creating income streams, which is the most important thing to do. So in your wellness center, you have your specialty. Maybe you have somebody come in doing yoga. Maybe you have somebody coming in for a different healing modality. When you have people walking into your wellness center, you do not want them to leave empty-handed. You need to have products on the shelves for them, and you really don't want a middleman. You don't want to buy things and invest in products that might not sell. All of this comes from that first part where we talk about who your audience is, how you serve them, how you want to be seen, what you're going to do for your audience. And that is how your products will be created. And if you do it correctly, it will be products that you don't have to purchase, but products that you can make yourself. That is the beauty. You need to get rid of being the middle person and buying from others. So business layering is another way of using income streams. So for instance, I teach a 5-day boot camp specializing in mental health and happiness, and then I coach my practitioners. So when people work with me, they are going to have a specialty in mental health and wellness. You'll be able to work with children's behavioral issues. You'll be able to work with anxiety. You're going to be able to work with sadness. You're going to be able to work with motivation. All of these plant extracts I use target mental and emotional health, working on our energy field. So what does this do? This does a few things. It is its own specialty. So not only does it work to enhance your specialty, so again, if you are a holistic psychologist or a psychologist, for instance, instead of referring out to a psychiatrist, you can now make incredibly powerful remedies that target the challenges for your clients, make something specific for them, and then have a remedy made for them. It could either be built into your cost, or it could be a separate cost. You can have products on your shelf. So when people walk in, they're going to see things for your children and shyness. They're going to see things for fears. They're going to see products for anxiety. Okay, so then you have products that you can sell right off the bat, products for teachers, products for peers. And then what else can you do? When you have a specialty, you can do workshops. There are all different things. So based on what you want for your wellness center would be how we create all this different business layering and selling products on your site. If you're a massage therapist, well, what about creating a Valentine's series that people will purchase from you that shows you how partners can give each other an amazing massage? And then with that, you can sell essential oil blends and different things that go with this specific package that you could sell for maybe $99. And with it, they get 4 videos, they get a beautiful scented oil to use, and whatever else you want to package it with. Think about all of these different things you can put into your business to create business layering that will bring in more revenue. You bring in more revenue, you can help more people. And there are specific ways to do that. And that is in strategy. When you work with somebody, if they are somebody that will work with you on a strategy, like when I work with my clients and they want to take my course or they want me to coach, all right, we need to have a strategy session where we're on the phone for 2 hours, maybe more, finding out exactly what you need, exactly what you want, and then how to incorporate these income streams. It's really beautiful. So these are the things you have to think about. Doing it alone is incredibly difficult. You know, it's all about the bigger picture. I mean, these are a few secrets that I use with my clients and tips and strategies. Where we begin, there is so much more. For instance, a bonus. Build your email list. No matter where you go, no matter where you speak, no matter where you end up, who you are connecting with, you must have an email list, people to join your email, because this is your audience. This is who you're going to keep teaching and sharing information with. So these are the few steps that we begin with in creating your expertise, growing your wellness center. It's a beautiful process. And once the information is created here, you are going to be able to target the beautiful tribe that is your people, right? The people you can help, the people that will be loyal to you. It can happen. Yes, it will happen. We're going to get rid of that. We help everyone. Start with your niche and it will branch out from there. What is the goal of all this? The goal of all this is to build a beautiful business where you could start putting in less hours, having more work-life balance and family time. So I am offering you a strategy session. The way I work is strategize, coach, we implement to create growth. If you want to have a complimentary strategy session with me, you can join below. You click on the link, you book your appointment, you fill out the application, and then you send it to me so we can really make good use of your time. And if I have some background, that is very important and helpful to me. So Don't worry about where you are now. Think about where you want to be. Think about how you want to be seen. Who is the audience you want? Start with a specific niche, and as people come in, they will use you for all sorts of things. We have to get them in the door and be excited about it. That is where it begins. And then from there are all different ways to get referrals and to branch out what you do and be seen as the expert in your community and surrounding communities. That's what life is about. You have this mission and we want to get it out there. Your specialty is what you do to help people. My specialty is marketing and getting you out there. You will become a specialist as well. You will become a marketer for your business as well. So book your appointment with me. Get excited. I really look forward to talking to you. And here's to your business growth, my friends. Amy D. Cohen, Strongest Minds.